begin by coming onto our mats, and this week start with having the legs out long. Unless there's any problem with the lower back, and if there is, then move into the semi-supine position. But have the legs long and take some time to drop into the back body. Allow the feet to flop out to the sides. Have the palms uppermost. And just take this time to allow everything to settle. And feel the weight of the body and the support of the ground underneath it. And feeling supported. And the eyes lightly closed if that's comfortable. So the gaze turns inwards. And just allowing everything to settle. As best as you can. Leaving any daily activities, any concerns, the to-do list, just leaving that to one side, just for the duration of this practice, so that we can really participate in how we feel, how the body responds. And just beginning to allow everything to slow down. And one of the ways that we can soothe and calm the mind and the nervous system is by harnessing the breath. So notice the breath. Become conscious of the breath. Notice the movement of the body as you breathe. Notice where you feel breath in the body. Just begin to allow everything to slow down. And as the breath slows down, the mind too begins to slow down. There's a sense of space between the thoughts and behind the thoughts. And begin to start to invite the breath into the belly. And allow the belly to rise and fall with the breath. Very gently. Feel the movement of the diaphragm as you breathe. And one of the ways to soothe the the nervous system is to lengthen the out-breath. The out-breath invites this release, this slowing down, this centeredness, groundedness. So just begin to extend the out-breath. Begin to lean into the out-breath. Maybe just a few breaths out through the mouth. So breathing into the belly. Soothing and calming the nervous system. Just letting go of any charge that may have built up in the body. So it's this out-breath that affords this release, that enables us to empty out, and to let go. All the busyness of the mind, all the doing. Just a sense of spaciousness, sense of softening back. Movement of the breath in the belly. So we're going to work with that lengthening of the out-breath through the practice. And we'll start with a movement of the arms by having the arms down beside you with the palms facing uppermost and the backs of the hands in contact with the ground. And then as you breathe in, raise the arms up and take them back overhead, and the backs of the hands come towards the ground. Pause there, and then breathe out to return the arms back down beside the body. So repeat that once more. Inhale, feeling how the body responds to this movement of the arms. And then we're going to invite in here a count, a silent count, in for 4 and out for 4. And we're going to increase that to an out breath of 8, if that is available to you. We'll do it slowly and we'll do it together. So we inhale the arms up, 2, 3, 4. Pause, exhale, return them, 2, 3, 4. Once more in this way, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, exhale, 2, 3, and 4. And again, inhale, 2, 3, 4, pause, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause. Return the breath to the belly. So throughout the practice, we'll lean into that longer out breath and just work with an out breath that feels right for you. So adjust it at any time. But stay with the breath as best as you can throughout the practice. So inhale now, just raise both arms up in front of the chest, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the sky, open the mouth nice and wide. As you breathe out, release and relax the jaw, release and relax around the eyes with each out breath. Hey, again, that breathing out through that mouth, that release of any charge in the body. And then slowly take both arms, keep them interlaced back overhead, and point the toes towards you. And point the toes away from you. Spreading the toes, beginning to create some space in the body. Inviting this longer out breath. And then return the arms back down beside you and place the hands on the thighs with the fingers pointing towards the feet. Now this next movement is a stress release posture where we take the breath into the belly as if we're knitting the belly, the strength of the belly, the muscles of the belly. And we very just gently bring the head up and the feet up and we look towards the toes. The belly's knitted together here and then we flop back and down so it's hey, breathing out. So we'll do that together. We inhale, knit the belly so the belly's nice and strong. The toes come up, the legs come up and then we flop back down. Hey, good. Twice more. Inhale. Breathing in. Inhale. Looking towards the feet. Strong belly. Good. And just shake the legs out. And bend the knees. Place the feet on the mat. We're going to release the lower back by circling the lower back. Easing into the four corners of the pelvis. Just noticing any tightness, any friction. Beginning to create a bit more movement in the belly, beginning to wake the belly up. Notice how it feels. And in the opposite direction. Breathing in up one side, maybe breathing out down the opposite side. Let's take one more round in this way together. And then pause. And then draw the right knee in towards you. Hold the right knee, bring the left knee in to meet it. If you're able to interlace the fingers, pause in Uttanasana. Keep the arms nice and relaxed. Just gently encourage the thighs towards the belly. Have a sense that as you breathe out, there's a release in the lower back. Any holding on in the lower back, just breathe it out. And then we'll open the hips by placing the hands on the knees and separating the knees and begin that circular movement where the hands are very lightly on the knees. And just begin to open up the hips. And you're taking the breath into the hip joints to create a little bit of space in the hips. Let's take one more movement in this way. And then the opposite direction. Keep everything nice and fluid. Just breathing out any tightness, any gripping. Just softening into it. Let's take one more round together in this way. And then keeping the knees separate, bring the arms through the center and just gently hold the lower legs. Back of the neck is long, so the chin's drawn in. And the weight of the arms just encourages the knees out to the side. And the hands can be wherever's comfortable on the legs, either down by the ankles or up by the knees. The back of the waist drops down so that you're fully supported. And as you breathe out, just that gentle encouragement of the knees widening and opening. And there's this invitation to open to the breath. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And then plant the left foot down, keeping the left leg bent, and come to hold the outside of the right foot. So it's like a half stirrup posture. And you can always place a strap around that foot. And the knee comes towards the armpit. And the sole of the foot faces up towards the sky. And there's just a sense of easing into the back of the thigh. And for some of us, this might be enough. We're just working with opening up that right hip. If it's okay to do so, extend the left leg long. So the back of the left knee drops down. The left palm is planted down to support you. And then the invitation is to raise and lower that left leg. So we inhale, left leg comes up, pause, exhale into the heel as we lower the leg down. Just notice how that feels as you keep encouraging that right knee towards the right armpit. Breathing out to lower the leg, breathing in to raise the leg up. One more round in this way. And then when you lower that left leg down, bring that right knee in towards you. Give the right knee a hug. Release the right leg away from you. Shake the legs out again. And pause here in Shavasana. Inhaling deeply into the belly. And exhaling completely. Breathing into the belly. And exhaling completely. And then again, bring both knees in towards the chest, into Uttanasana. Plant the right foot down, and the half stirrup on the left side, holding the outside of the left foot. And the lower leg is upright. The right palm is facing down to support you, so you have that contact with the ground. Encouraging the left knee towards the left armpit. And if you're taking it further, extending that right leg long, back of the right knee drops down. As if an elephant is standing on that right thigh, opening up the back of the knee. And then the leg raising, the breath leads the movement, so we inhale, leg comes up, pause, exhale, extend the heel down and away. Inhale up and exhale. Let's take one more. We'll lift in this way. And then slowly bring the left knee towards you. Give the left knee a hug. Release the left leg long. Shake the legs out. Keep breathing out any tightness, any gripping in the legs. And then just pause there. Allow the feet to drop out to the sides. Inhaling deeply into the belly and exhaling completely. Dropping into the back body. Maybe a little bit more spaciousness now. Let's take one more breath here. And then moving back into Uttanasana, bring the knees back in towards the chest. Cross the lower legs. Hook the one foot underneath the opposite foot. And clasp the hands behind the back of the head. So the elbows come out to the side, and there's that sense of opening up in the upper chest. Bring the knees towards each other for the spinal twist. So we inhale into the belly, exhale, take the knees to one elbow. Inhale, center. Exhale, opposite elbow. And once more in this way, inhale, center. Exhale. And the other side. And then unfurl the feet, so hook the opposite foot underneath the opposite ankle. And then twice each side here, keeping the thighs quite close towards the belly. Root down through the opposite shoulder blade and the opposite elbow. And then when you center, unfurl the ankles, place the feet on the mat, release the arms out to shoulder level for spinal twist. Inhale into the belly, exhale, knees, thighs together. Inhale, center, and exhale to the opposite side. And as you breathe out, you're just encouraging the navel towards the spine. So there's that deep sense of emptying out. Dropping the opposite ear down towards the ground. Lifting the hip. Using the out-breath, harnessing the out-breath to empty out all that builds up, all that clogs the system. Just breathe it out. Just let it go. Let's take one more round in this way. And then when the knees come back into the center, separate the feet, semi-supine, return the arms down beside you with the palms down. Pause, return the breath back to the belly. Feel centered, feel the ground. And then the invitation is to return to our lengthening of the out-breath and our internal count as we take the arms up and back when we come into the bridge and return them back down beside us as we breathe out. So have a sense of the contact underneath the feet. As we inhale for a count of 4, Take the arms up and back. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause. And then exhale, 2, 3, 4. Pause once more with this internal count. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll extend that out breath. Inhale, coming up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's available to you, breathe out for a count of 8. And if not, just modify the out breath. 6, 7, 8. Pause at the end of the exhale. And then come up into the bridge. Take the arms underneath the body. Interlace the fingers. Root down through the feet. Draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine. So lift and open the belly. So this invitation to open on the inhale, and as you breathe out, that sense of lengthening on the exhale. Keep the knees over the ankles. So feel very stable through the feet, through the knees. Let's take one more breath together in this way. And then when you're ready, release the hands. Return the spine back down. Return to Apanasana. And just gently bring the head up towards the knees. Keep the back of the neck long. So the chin's drawn in. And when you return the head, keeping the knees where they are, and just slowly begin to circle the ankles. Both directions. And then drop the feet down and take some breaths. And slowly come up to sit, either rolling up or rolling onto your side. And come up and sit on your blocks or your blankets, so there's a little bit of height through the back body. And take this right hand down. Bring this left arm up beside the ear. First of all, we'll open up the side of the body, using the out breath again to create that space down the side, maybe softening the right elbow. Gazing up towards the inner crease of the elbow. Good. Between the ribs and those intercostal muscles. And then we're going to circle that arm. So extend through that right arm and then begin that circular movement. And just notice how it feels. And then the other way. It's big circular movements. And then bring that hand down Opposite side, bring the arm up beside the ear. Looking into the crease of the elbow. Little finger, kind of direct the little finger towards you. Drop the left knee down. Good. And then begin to circle that arm. Breathing out. And then the other way. And then back into the center. Pause. Return the breath back into the belly. Turn to your right side. Use the back hand, the left hand to support you as you turn. From the tailbone. So that gentle progression. Breathing into the belly, and as you breathe out, the navel comes towards the spine. Good. And then slowly unraveling back into the center. Opposite side. So that as you breathe out, the navel comes towards the spine, root down through the sitting bones, so you get a lovely sense of length up through the back body. So the back body is strong and the front body soft. Good. And then we return to the center. We'll include an arm movement, so we inhale, raise the arms up, exhale to the side. Inhale, arms raise up. Exhale to the side. Inhale up. To the side. Inhale up. And to the side. This time when you raise the arms up, bring them down in front of you. And bring the soles of the feet together into our little butterfly movement, where we use the breath to encourage the knees to drop down in any way that feels comfortable. Notice how it feels. Keep breathing out. For those taking it further, bring the hands down, collarbones forward. Using the breath to encourage that release and lengthening through the inner thighs. Good. Let's take one more breath here. And then bring the hands towards you. And staying on your blocks or your blankets, extend the legs long. So come into a Dandasana. Just encourage the toes towards you and away from you. And then we're going to return to our count to develop the forward bend. So we inhale 2, 3, 4 as we raise the arms up, and we exhale 2, 3, 4 into a forward bend. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pause there. Encourage the belly towards the thighs, just very gentle. Using that out breath to soften and open into that forward bend. Feel the release from the backs of the knees, so we often get a build up here at the backs of the knees. Keep the gaze forward over the toes. Softening into it. Let's take one more breath together here. And then inhale, raise the arms up. Take them out to the sides. Pause here. Root down through the fingertips to create some length up through the spine. And then take the right foot over the left leg, plant down through the right foot. Left hand on the outside of the right knee. Palm forward. Inhale up. Exhale, take that hand away from you and take it behind you. Root down through the hand. Encourage the knee in towards the body as you begin to root down into the sitting bones and turn to gaze over the shoulder. Feel the breath in the belly. Again, allow that navel to travel towards the spine as you breathe out. Let's take one more breath here. And then coming out of it the way that we came into it. So the back hand comes up and forward. And then release that right leg out. Shake the legs out. The other side, take the left foot over. Plant down through that big left toe. Left knee towards the center. Right palm forward. Inhale. Or it might be the other way. Left. Take the hand behind you. Draw the knee into the center. Root down through the sitting bones. And begin that rotation from the tailbone. Modify the hand. Sometimes the hand feels more stable if it's behind the back body. Sometimes a little bit out to the side. So just do what feels right. Sometimes closer, sometimes further away. But it's that rotation through the spine. So as if the spine's spiraling up towards the sky. The back of the right knee drops down as you gaze over that left shoulder. The breath is in the belly. Take one more breath here. And as you breathe out, lovely twist, bring the back hand forward. Release the legs. Shake the legs out. And then remove your block or your blanket from underneath you. Take the hands back behind you. So the fingers are facing forward if that's comfortable. If it's not, take the palms away and bend the knees. Good. So we're going to have the feet separate. We're going to come into a version of the boat where we really notice the weaving of the muscles in the belly. So we start by rooting down through the sitting bones and lifting and opening the chest. So this strengthens the lower back here. And we bring the feet towards us. So the thighs come close towards the belly. And then we raise the toes up. And this again encourages the thighs towards us. So you're looking to bring the heels in towards you. You feel that engaging of the belly, that knitting of the muscles of the belly, which supports the lower back so that when you drop the feet down, you take one hand away and then the opposite hand away. And then you've got that sense of the boat. So keep that knitting of the muscles in the abdomen. And then raise one leg up. And then the other leg up. Good. Gaze towards the toes of the feet. Keep dropping the shoulder blades down the belly. Keep that strength in the abdomen. Let's take one more breath here. Good. And then lower the legs down. Drape the arms over the legs. And take the breath into the belly. Hey. And really allow the belly to be soft now. And then cross the legs. And if you're able to, bring the hands forward, slide the hands forward, and just take the feet back so that you come onto all fours before dropping back onto your heels. In whatever way that feels right. Now I would come back a little bit on your mat so that you've got a little bit of length through on the front of the mat. Good. And just take some time to drop into the back body. Feel the breath in the belly if that's okay. Good. And then root down through the left hand and bring the fingers of the right hand up. Gazing up to those fingers, open up the side body. Bring the hand down, opposite side comes up. and then down. And then tuck the toes under, that feels okay. And sit back on the heels, and just wake up the feet. And again, you're dropping into the back body. Ooh, good. And the gaze is forward. And slowly slide the hands forward. And come into your cat posture. And we're going to work with a variation of the cat today. So we start with our standard cat. We inhale, we drop the belly, which is the cow part, so this cat-cow combination. And then exhale. Long out breath, navel towards the spine, rounding the back body. So we inhale, the belly drops down, and we begin to move all that lymphatic fluid that builds up along the spine. Hey, breathing out. Inhale, belly, working into the fingers, and exhale. And let's take one more round together in this way. Inhale, working into the neck. Notice how it feels. Exhale. So this time we inhale into the belly, we drop the belly down, as if you're dropping down the udders of that cow posture. And then as you exhale, give to the hands, round the back body, and drop the hips back towards the heels, keeping the body nice and rounded. And then keep the body rounded as you come back up. And then the gaze is forward and the belly drops down. So we round the back body, give to the hands, navel towards the spine. If the eyes were open, you'd be looking at the belly button, but hopefully the eyes are closed. Drop the hips back towards the heels. And again, keeping the back round. And then inhale into the cow part of the posture. And then again, round the back body, work through the hands, through the fingers, drop the hips back towards the heels. And this time, round the back body coming up, but drop the belly all the way down as you come forward. And then round the back body, chin in towards the chest, navel towards the spine, hips back towards the heels. Go again, rounding the back body. Drop the belly all the way down as the body comes through the arms. Give to the hands. If you find that too challenging, bring the hands forward so it's a gentle backward bend. So round the back body, chin in towards the chest, forward. And then finally, all the way back towards the heels. Send the knees a little bit wider. Take the weight off the hands. Bring the forehead down. Roll over the forehead. Waking up the sinuses. Come up onto all fours. Come into quarter dog, where we bring the right arm in front of the body. Creep the left fingers forward. Drop the belly down. So the thighs stay nice and upright. And as if the collarbones were coming down towards the ground, the gaze is forward and the left elbow is lifted. And then we're going to move into a twist by bringing the left hand towards you. Take the right arm under so the ear drops down, and then creep the left fingers around to the crown of the head. Lift the elbow and take the breath into that space between the shoulder blades. Let's take one more breath here. And then return. Bring that left hand towards you. Quarter dog, bring the left arm across. Bring the right fingers forward. Creep the right fingers forward. As if you're dropping the chest down towards the arm. And the gaze is forward. So the thighs are nice and upright. And the sitting bones separate here. And then to the upper body twist, bring the hand towards you, take the arm under, drop the ear down, creep the fingers around to the crown of the head, with the elbow lifted so it draws the shoulder blades in towards the spine. Let's take one more breath here. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And then transition into your downward dog. So bring the hand towards you. Plant through the hands. Slowly tuck the toes under. Just lift the knees a little way so we're hovering into our downward dog. And then that long out breath into your downward dog. Navel comes towards the spine and the head comes between the arms. Good. And using the out breath to encourage again that navel towards the spine so there's an emptying out. Hey, breathe out through the mouth. So there's a cleansing breath out through the mouth. Knees can be soft if they need to be. Soften the right knee, look underneath the left armpit. Soften the left knee, look underneath the right armpit. Good. And then back into your downward dog. And then from here, move into a squat. Bring the hands towards you into your squat. Send the knees nice and wide. Gazes forward. And then gently drop the heels and come up to stand. Good. Nice wide stride. Nice wide stride for a side opener. So we're going to slide the right hand down the right leg and bring the left arm up and over. Beside the ear. And just gently encourage that opening of the side body. Little finger moving towards you. Good. And then center. And then the other side. Easing out. Once more in this way. Bring the hand down. Up and over. And then center. Step the feet together. Interlace the fingers at the bottom of the back. Inhale, draw the shoulder blades in towards the spine as you raise the arms up. And exhale to release. One more time in this way. Inhale. And exhale to release. Separate the feet slightly. Raise the arms up. Hold one wrist with the opposite hand. So, and just draw the arm across the body. And just encouraging that opening of the armpit. Encourage that length down the side body. And then center. And then the other side. As if the arm is growing out from the body. It's emerging out from the belly. Good. And then release the hands down. And come and face the front of your mat. For a version of Parsvottanasana that includes our lengthening of the out breath, now count. So the right foot comes forward, the left foot turns out slightly. The right hand comes to the back of the pelvis with the palm facing away. And the left hand comes up. So we inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Knee can be soft if it needs to be. 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, give to the feet 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. And exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the right arm so you frame that front foot. The knee can be soft if it needs to be. Again, the belly comes towards the thigh. Soften the arms. And then soften that front knee. Walk the hands towards the front of the mat and just allow the back leg to raise up. into Uttanasana. Step the feet together into your forward bend. And then we'll work on the opposite side by taking the right foot back, turn the right foot out slightly, inhale, come up, bring the hands onto the hips. Take the left hand with the palm facing away. Inhale, right arm comes up, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release both hands, frame the front foot. If you're able to extend through that front leg, then do so, but if not, keep the knee soft. Use the out breath to encourage the top half of the body to contact the bottom half. Good, so that folding forward bend. And then soften the front knee, walk the hands towards the front of your mat, bring the back leg up, step the feet together, and then soft knees, inhale, arms bring you all the way up, and exhale, hands to the heart. So come forward on your mats for your standing vinyasa. Back of the neck is long, chin gently drawn in. Root down through the feet. Inhale, raise the arms up, palms together. Pause, slight backward bend here. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, come up halfway. Looking forward, breathe out through the mouth. Soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up. And hands to the heart. In your own time, deep inhale. Deep exhale. Emptying out. Inhale. Out through the mouth. Soft knees, inhale up, all the way up. And exhale to the heart. Once more in this way, from the ground upwards. Exhale. Inhale. Deep inhale. Hands to the heart. Pause here. This time we're taking the left leg back, lunging with the left leg. So inhale. Exhale. Halfway. Out through the mouth. Slowly take the left leg back. Looking forward. And then have the back foot flat, turned out slightly. Coming up. Bring the hands onto the hips. Lift the back heel. And just drop down as if you're dropping down into a lunge. And up. And exhale. And up. And exhale. And up. One more time. Exhale. And up. Then flat back foot, turn it out slightly into Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Strong back leg. And then into Warrior 2. So bring that hand down. The back foot can be modified if it needs to. So just the back foot into Warrior 2. Extend from the heart outwards. And then reverse that by bringing the front palm up. Take it overhead, looking towards the back hand on the back leg. Lifting the top elbow. And then windmill out a bit. Bring the right hand down, left hand follows. And again, reaching the fingers forward, the back foot comes up. Step the feet together. Forward bend, soft knees, inhale, arms bring you up, all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath here. Return the breath to the belly. Then we'll work with the right side. Inhaling up. Exhale, forward bend. Halfway. Emptying out. Right leg back. Looking forward. Keep the collarbones nice and wide. Modify the hands if you need to. And then flat back foot. Come up 50-50 through the feet. Bring the hands onto the hips. Lift the back heel. Swivel the back foot to face the front. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Final time, exhale. And inhale. Flat back foot. Warrior one. Inhale, raise the arms up. Collarbones nice and wide. Reach into the fingers. Warrior two. Keep the front knee in line with the front ankle. Extend from the heart center outwards. Peaceful warrior. Front palm faces upwards. Back hand onto the back leg. Front arm comes up and over. Gaze towards the back hand. And then from here, windmill all the way forward into your downward dog. So frame the front foot. Take the front foot back into downward dog. Hang out in your downward dog. Again, use the out breath to encourage the navel towards the spine. Come into your plank. Heels move into the wall behind you. Gaze between the hands. Weave that abdomen in towards the spine. So the lower ribs come in and up. And then gently drop down into your sphinx. Come onto your forearms. Toenails facing the ground. And then from here, we're going to turn to gaze over the right shoulder from the tailbone. So we inhale, exhale, looking towards the back foot. Inhale, center, exhale, looking towards the back foot, work into the neck, and then center, and then the right heel comes in towards the buttock and lower. The left heel comes in towards the buttock and lower. And then if you're working a little bit more strong, both heels come in towards the buttocks and the head drops back towards the heels. And feel that length, that opening through the belly. Good. And then from here, drop the feet down. Transition into your child pose, so walk the hands towards you. Drop the buttocks back towards the heels. Drop the head down. Relax the arms. Just let go of the whole body here. Good. Breathing out, emptying out. And then slowly come up to sit for your pranayama practice, your breathing practice. So again, you might choose to sit on your block or your blanket. So we're going to work with that extended out breath with Nadishodhana, alternate nostril breath. But let's begin with our Ujjayi control of the throat. So sometimes it's referred to as the ocean breath. So take a few natural breaths. And then when you're ready, place the tongue on the roof of the mouth. Close the back of the throat slightly. And the hearing is turned inwards, and it's that, as if it's the sound of the ocean, soothing the nervous system, calming the mind, closing the back of the throat slightly. And then we'll work with the lengthening of our out breath. So prepare for alternate nostril breath. And we'll start with a count of 4 in and 4 out. So close the right nostril, inhale up through the left for a count of 4. Close the left, exhale out through the right for a count of 4. Inhaling for 4 and exhaling for 4. Let's take one more round in this way. And you may choose to include your Ujjayi breath, your ocean breath. And then on the next, inhale through the left nostril. Inhale 2, 3, 4, close. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale left 2, 3, 4. Exhale opposite 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If it's available to you, inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Finally 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release the hand. Breathe through both nostrils. And then slowly lie down. Make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Relax effortlessly. And the invitation in this relaxation is to work with the light, with a golden light. And it's said that each and every cell of the body has an element of light within it. So when we work in this way, we're working with each and every cell of the body. So make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Feel supported. And visualize and imagine a golden light above you. Golden, warm, and shimmering light. And then breathe this light into your heart center. And breathe it out, down through your legs and out through your toes for 3 breaths. Inhaling this golden, warm, shimmering light. And as you breathe out, allow it to flood the legs with this golden, warm light. And when you've completed your 3 breaths, again visualizing this golden, warm light. And inhale this light, this divine light, and allow it to travel from the heart down through the arms and out through the fingertips. 3 times. Flooding the arms and the hands with this golden, warm, shimmering light. Releasing as you breathe out. And when you've completed your 3 rounds in this way, inhale this light into your heart center and allow it to travel down through the spinal column into the earth for 3 breaths. Filling the spine with this golden, warm, shimmering light. And when you've completed your 3 rounds in this way, take this light into your heart center and take it up through your neck into your head and feel your head. This golden, warm, shimmering light. The eyes, mouth, the brain, all filled with this golden, warm light. And when you've completed your 3 rounds, rest with this feeling of the whole body filled with this golden light, this healing light from the crown of the head to the tips of the fingers, tips of the thumbs, to the toes, the whole of the body, the bones, the ligaments, the muscles, the organs of the body, all filled with this golden, warm, divine light as you rest. And then begin to start to reawaken the physical body. The toes and the ankles, the hands. And opening the eyes and taking in the ceiling, the walls. And very gently rolling over onto your side. Taking some breaths on your side. And slowly coming up to sit. Good. Namaste.